Could the Tarnished from Elden Ring beat Nightreign? Unlike the Nightfarers, he can't use any character skills, relics, passive effects, weapons with special effects, surge sprinting, spirit strings without a horse, double jumps, or revives. Out of the 3 Nightfarers without always active passives, only Raider has a dodge move like the Tarnished, and while he's not my main, he's still a solid choice. I started by trying to beat the final boss. On my first run, I died to the Royal Revenant. On my second, to the Falling Star Beast. But the third run went better. I managed to find a cave without a spirit string on my second try. Upgraded my weapon, and got an easier boss. Still, after clearing the Tibia Mariner, I had no flask left. Fortunately, a bird helped me out thanks to friendly fire being on, but it was a close fight. Day 2 went well until I got the Sentient Pest raid, which took me half a day to reach without Surge Sprint. The second night boss, the Tree Sentinel, went down easily at level 13, and his soldiers fell with him. I was just short of the runes needed for level 15, but I had to buy Crimson Whirl anyway to survive one of his second phase attacks, which is nearly impossible to dodge without Surge Sprint. Unfortunately, I didn't even reach the second phase before dying, and the run ended there. Just for fun, I kept going after the death. But I still couldn't beat him, even with a revive. That got me thinking, could I even beat the first boss as the Tarnished? On my first try, I was killed by the Bell-Bearing Hunter, of course. The second try went better. I got my weapon to +2 before the first night boss, who turned out to be the Demi-Humans. Everything seemed to be going well. On day 2 though, I got lost without wall climbing or spirit strings and died, losing 155,000 runes. The second night boss, again the Tree Sentinel, went down pretty easily. But I was only level 10 for Gladius. Here's how that fight went. I got hit early, set up a warming stone, and stayed there for a bit to recover HP. I got hit again later, leaving me with only 4 flasks for the second phase, which actually went smoother than expected. Somehow, roll spamming helped me dodge most of his attacks. Unfortunately, I tried to heal at the wrong time and died. I did beat him after using a revive, but of course, that doesn't count. On my third try, I got killed by Darth Vader again. You know who I mean. But on the fourth try, I reached the boss once more. I kept getting hit by the same moves in the first phase, but it was the second one that really went bad. I died again, and even with a revive, without flasks, I was doomed. I couldn't imagine a run going better than this, reaching level 13, but I was still far from victory. At that point, I gave up. For reference, this challenge is harder than Depth 4 in hard mode, and that got me thinking, maybe the Tarnished is actually weaker than the Nightfarers, even in the lore. The Nightfarers managed to defeat Healstor, who wielded the power of night, likely an outer god similar to the Frenzied Flame or the Greater Will. He managed to destroy the entire Lands Between and its goddess Marika, even banishing the Greater Will itself. By comparison, the Tarnished's greatest victory is only over the Elden Beast, a mere vassal of the Greater Will. Let me know if you agree with this lore take in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more challenges like this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.